Teacher Navasa, today we are going to learn about this number extracted from PLE 2023, and it is under electricity and magnetism, under electricity and magnetism, under electricity and magnetism in primary 7. In primary 7. Now, very simple as it is, I told you when you are going to answer a question like this, you need to first interpret it. Now, number one, when we look at this, as long as we see positive and negative, we know that this one is a battery. Simple. We just know that one is a battery or a dry cell. Why we say that is because they have already told us that the diagram is below represents a simple electric circuit, so we are good. So now this one, they have labeled it that it is a connecting wire. They have labeled this as a bulb, which we can also say, by the way, it can also be a what? A lamp. And then here, this one, they have labeled it as K, but we know that this one is a symbol for a switch. Now, it is here. Look at it. This is the part P, which has been given us up there. This is the part P, which is the dry cell or the battery. This is the switch, and then this is the bulb, or which is we call the lamp. And these are the connecting wires connecting from one component of the circuit to another. Now, when I complete the circuit, you are able to see some power. You can see some light, much as it is dim, but you can see some light. Now, we want to come to the questions. Give the function of P. P is here in the circuit, and we have said P is a dry cell or a battery, which means its purpose is to provide electricity. We can say it is a source of electricity. And say it is a source of electricity or source of power. We can say is a source of energy, source of electric energy, because it is in this where we have chemical energy that it stores, chemical energy being converted to electrical energy, As long as I'm teaching science, you cannot fail to answer a question of electricity. And remember, this electrical energy will move, and once it reaches in the bulb, it will be converted to light energy and heat energy. Remember, all these ones happen when this one is completed, and the purpose of the connecting wire is to transfer. Now, why would the bulb, not light, when a piece of glass is pressed here? So if we put a piece of glass here, this one here, between this one is a piece of glass. Why will the bulb not light? Now, this one quickly takes us to a concept of conductors, and non-conductors. So we have materials or substances which can conduct electricity, which we can call good conductors of electricity, okay? And then we have non-conductors. Now, among the conductors is where we have metals like copper. Then among non-conductors is where we have, for example, wood, is where we have, for example, glass. So therefore, we are going to come and say, why would the bulb not light when a piece of glass is pressed to close K? We just say simply because glass is a non-conductor, is a non-conductor of electricity. What does this mean? It means that it will not allow electricity to flow through the circuit. Now, another one, you can say that glass cannot allow electricity to flow through it. But the whole concept is that glass is a non-conductor of heat. Others will say of electricity. Others will say is a bad conductor of electricity. Bad conductor of electricity. As simple as that. So all these ones are as a result of connecting different concepts that we learn in science. Conductors and bad conductors. Then you have electricity. You just join together. Energy conversions. After joining them together, then you answer these two questions. As simple as that. Of course, all these simple concepts or hard concepts made simple at Riverflow International. Teacher Navasa. Thank you very much.